Good afternoon, gentlemen. I hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to run through a website called Defi Llama. I don't know if you've heard of it before, but I use it as a great source of data. Now, I'm going to show you what I do to find a new and up and coming chain, as well as some useful features that I find on the website. So I'll leave the link in the description below. If you want to check it out, by all means, I'll talk you through how to spot an up and coming chain, coin, or token way before it actually starts to pump. Yeah, so you've got about 2 weeks, sometimes, a few days. You can spot it on here and see what's coming up. And I'll illustrate it and I'll show you. I found out about Kronos from looking at the data on here. So, first things first, I'll show you the fork section. So, the fork section is what has been forked. So, Uniswap, who's copied it, etc. Yeah, it will show you PancakeSwap has forked it, Finance, etc. You can find out from there. It's a good use to find, up and coming forks. For example, Olympus DAO is one of the most forked protocols online. You can see all the forks on here, and you can see which one is doing well moving forward. So you've got the monthly change. Everything is pretty much red because the market's down as well. They've got the Oracle section, airdrops if you're into that. But the main thing I look at is the chains, and it has a great source of data. So you can see from here, Ethereum, back in August 2020, owned 95% of the market, the DeFi chain market as well. And then as time went on, BSC came in. BSC's got 20% market share at this time in May. And then now we're moving forward, there's a lot more share in the market. So Terra's got, in terms of total value locked, Terra is there, Avalanche, Solana, etc. So there's more share out. And Ethereum used to have 95, now it's got 53%. So it shows you which chains are, number one, growing fast, and two, which ones are losing market share as well, which is normal. A lot of, top coins coming into the space as well. So this is what really interests me in the protocols attached to it. It shows how many protocols attached, which are, a good thing. For example, PancakeSwap will be one here, and Uniswap will be one there. So it shows you the monthly change. Total value locked is how much money is in the whole chain in all their protocols, basically. And that's what you want to look for. If there's no liquidity, then probably the token or chain is going to die, with that. So it's a good indication. So this has dropped 15%. I'm not looking at the names, I'm just looking here. This has dropped 15%. Phantom, is it on its way out? Who knows? The value is dropping, but we can see one that sticks out to me straight away. And this, for the last month or so, has always been green and higher than anything else on here. It's Kronos, and Kronos is growing very fast. Everyone can see that, and it helped me spot. And I kept saying to people, Crow is going to be big. Crow is going to be big. Yeah. And a few weeks later, here we are now with Crow, with so much hype around it at the moment. Don't get it wrong, BSC is still doing absolutely fantastic, so are many other things. So a quick scan here. I haven't looked for a few days, so I'm going to have a quick look and see what's doing pretty well. Harmony is up and coming, but there hasn't been a much, price action movement there. And Moon River is another one that's shining at the moment. I've got my eye on that. And also we've got Cardano and Oasis as well. I hold a lot of Oasis. So I use this not just so much so I can, buy the smart contracts. I also use it when I invest in the big coins on like CoinMarketCap. And I'll show you on here how it's sort of illustrated. If we find Crow and maybe we look at the monthly price. I mean, everything's down at the moment. CMC is down as well. But you can see the price action moved up. So we can look at a few others and then we can see, I mean, Algorand as well is up, total value locked. But then we can look at the ones that are, on the decline as well. So Ronin, I can't remember what happened. They got hacked. So obviously they lost out quite a bit. Metis I've never heard of as well. But it's a great source of data. I mean, look at the value locked on Zilliqa. We saw what happened with Zilliqa. Zilliqa's up 80%. In terms of total value locked in their protocols as well. And, moving down, this one, I don't know what that is. It's a very small one. There's only one protocol on it. It's probably their own. So, In terms of dot is moving forward as well. So dot could see up and coming movements, V chain as well. Um, so it's a good indication to spot. If you see like a spike one day, maybe you can see what's happened with this Astra. Let's have a look at Astra, which I've never heard of, or Astar. Let's see if there's any price movement. So there's been a 14% spike, and has that happened over a few days? Yeah, we've had a few spikes, a bit up and down with that one. But price action, if there is a high number here, near protocol is the other one. Near protocol is all green despite the market, and you only have to look and see what's happening with near protocol. So that one, as well as Moonbeam, are the ones I'm watching at the moment. Near protocol has gone parabolic. Um, it's literally just been climbing the last month, and the indication is there's a lot of cash flowing into it, so the price is going to be held up much, much higher. So in a nutshell, data is king in this market. It's not what you know or what your friend told you. The data will tell you everything. You can spot a lot of things. I mean, for example, I've never heard of this before, but it's got a lot locked in. Yeah, there's 1.4 billion locked in. Excuse me. So you can definitely see that's moving forward. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you got any questions, let me know.